Blizzcon was this past weekend, and I thought it would be a good idea to go over some of the more interesting things revealed, besides all the slickly looking nerd flesh on display in very revealing cosplay costumes. Okay, first we have... Wait. I can't talk about all this stuff yet. This doesn't look like I'm in a young teenager's room. We better change this. That's a little bit better. Warlords of Draenor has been announced. It's a new expansion for World of Warcraft, and it looks so interesting. It will take place on Draenor, which some of you may know as Outlands, but it will be Outland before it blew apart. So that's cool. We're going like back in time, going back to the past. In the future. Blizzard has also revamped player models and their animations, and holy crap, they look awesome. They are so much more detailed and expressive. Hair. There's hair. They're hairy. They're awesome. And they've only revealed a few models so far, but holy crap, it looks so cool. Like, especially the undead males. Awesome. The orcs, so rad, and the dwarves are all hairy, and the gnomes, well, you know, they're gnomes. They're kind of funny, I guess. The new expansion will also let players immediately update one of their characters up to level 90, which should appeal to all the people that never got the last expansion, or the last 2 expansions, or 3. The level cap is now 100, and there's garrisons. It's like personal player housing, but it will be non-instant, and it will be a seamless part of Draenor. You'll be able to recruit NPC followers who can be sent out to gather resources or go on missions. Followers will go do their thing whether you're online or not, and you can join up with your guildmates followers on certain missions. Garrisons are comprised of buildings of various sizes and purposes, and you'll be able to update them over time. There's also been a screen cap, and it shows a dance studio, and I've been waiting dance studio for 2 expansions now, so it's cool. Quests will also have a chance to reward extra random loot, and there will be an item squish. And so they'll have lower values on items across the board, combat, stat inflation. There will be a new world PvP zone, and there's going to be flex rating, lots of good stuff. There's links below if you want more information. There's also some big itemization changes. No more reforging. It's being taken out entirely. Less items will be enchantable. They're reducing the number of items with gem sockets and the number of gem sockets on them, but they're making the gems themselves more powerful. No more gem socket bonuses either. These are all being done with the thought that too much modification was necessary for when you get a new piece of gear, which enchanting, gem, reforging, you know, that's a lot of stuff going on. And Blizzard is also removing hit, expertise, dodge, and parry, and adding more tertiary stats like lifesteal, avoidance, speed, and cleave. And they're also collapsing armor down to reduce the different types of stat distributions available on gear, and just having items primary stat change based on the spec of the character. This will reduce the need to collect multiple sets of gear per spec, oh thank goodness, and increase the usefulness and drops in raid. To go along with this, there will also only be 1 tier set per class, and so you won't need to collect both a healing and a DPS set of gear, for example, and the set bonuses will be changed based on your spec as well. Like I mentioned before, there is this new thing, there's this flex rating, which you can read more about in the link below. A new game has been announced, even though people already knew about it. Heroes of the Storm. It's a free-to-play online brawler, aka Blizzard, Dota, MOBA, LOL, and with Warcraft and StarCraft and Diablo characters. The joint Nexus universe will let you send Malfurion up against Diablo, which seems kind of weird, but it's not meant to be taken too seriously. It looks like it will have a relatively large number and variety of maps for a game of this genre. Some of them will feature pre-map events such as gathering treasure to give to a ghost pirate, so he'll help fight with your team. So, Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls announced it's an adventure mode. You play with story elements removed and waypoints all unlocked. Potentially good for alt, so you don't have to replay the story. Can switch a character between campaign mode and adventure mode, so you could go farm before progressing in a story, maybe. For additional replayability, they added bounties, which are randomized side quests, and Nephilim Rifts, which are randomized 10 to 15 minute dungeons in adventure mode. There's a new StarCraft 2 patch. The details are, you know what, I don't know, and I don't care. So Hearthstone has been revealed. Hearthstone is a new free-to-play card game which has iOS and Android versions. Though I thought it was completely obvious from the look and feel of the game that they were thinking about touch devices. Also announced were expansion packs and adventures, which is a single-player mode. I'm not sure how that'll work out. At the end of Blizzcon, Blink 182 played live to close it out, and I guess they figured that was the fastest way to evacuate the Anaheim Convention Center. Don't forget to go below in the description for a lot more information. Yeah, that's it.